welcome back to another episode in the Tennessee Titans franchise, second week in the regular season of the first season here with this team on Madden 24. Really chuffed to be finally getting going again on a new game here. Something that I didn't do yet is checking out our schedule. This is the one that we're going to be covering together for this season and for this franchise series. Appreciate you being here a lot. Really appreciating that a lot. Thank you so much for being here. You guys and gals are the reason why my journey is special here on YouTube. Taking a look here this week, a home game against the Chargers, then away against the Browns, home against the Bengals, away the Colts, home the Ravens, which is going to be nasty, then the Falcons at home after bye week, away the Steelers, Bucks, and Jaguars, then the Panthers, Colts at home again, Dolphins away, Texans, Seahawks at home, Texans away, and finally Jaguars at home again. So we've got a good mix between home and away games, which is pretty nice actually. There are a few tough games in there when I look at it. It's the Chargers for sure, the Bengals, the Ravens are going to be rough. Steelers, I feel like, are always rough as well. The Jags have a very solid team, I think. And then it's a very interesting mix of quite a few teams, other rookie QBs, the Colts, the Texans, of course. So really looking forward to that. This is going to be a fun season. Really looking forward to the journey with you guys. All right, next up, what do? We don't have a lot to take care of. We've got scout college players, which is basically just taking a look at the college players that we would think could help us out. I will not be taking care of this yet because I'm still waiting for the full draft file to drop. As soon as this has dropped, then I will be doing that, of course, building our draft board. But we still have 17 weeks to go, so we are in no hurry at all. Apart from that, what else is there? We're going to be taking a look at the Chargers team, of course, weekly strategy, player upgrades, staff upgrades. This is fantastic. And we're going to be starting out with immediately checking out our opponent, the LA Chargers. I don't think that their QB, Justin Herbert, really needs an introduction. He is a superstar dev trait QB, franchise QB, award winner. And he has fantastic hair, really nice with the hairband. 6th best ranked QB currently in the game, so pretty tough setup here for us. Will definitely be a very different game to the one against Derrick Carr, but this is just because, of course, this is an elite QB. He has abilities which make him even more dangerous. The team itself is pretty solid as well, so this is really going to be tricky. Easton Stick and Max Duggan, this is a rookie here at TCU, are the backup QBs. Interesting choices certainly for the draft. Max Duggan, don't think that he'll ever get past Justin Herbert, but it's interesting always to see how those rookies will develop. The running situation similar to us actually. Austin Eckler, X Factor running back. Isaiah Spiller out of last year's draft out of 22. Joshua Kelly as the third running back. And Austin Eckler, really a very good one, very similar to Derrick Henry, maybe a little bit more agile, where Derrick Henry is more of a powerful runner. Eckler is more the agile one, but he has a lot of power as well, so that is certainly in his favor. Isaiah Spiller, also pretty good running back, which is saying a lot about this room here. Fullback Xander Horvath, dedicated fullback. The wide receivers, we've got Keenan Allen, we've got Mike Williams. Both have abilities, max security, X Factor. Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, superstar dev trait. We've got Joshua Palmer, 2379. Quentin Johnston, 2176. Darius Davis, a rookie. So Quentin Johnston out of TCU, a rookie from this year, and from last year out of Tennessee, Joshua Palmer. Very nice setup, especially wide receiver number 1 and 2 are dangerous. The tight end is Gerald Everett, 2982, Donald Parham Jr., and they've got Trey McKitty. Gerald Everett, I know him and I really like him. He's a very solid tight end. He's big, he's tough, he's got a startup trait, he's got an 82 overall, plus his age is not yet that old. Age 29, this is make or break season. but still dangerous weapon in the offense. On the offensive line, we are facing Rashawn Slater, 2487, Jamari Salyer behind him out of the 22 draft. Rashawn Slater, definitely a very good left tackle here. AJ Cann, left guard, behind him Jordan McFadden, a rookie, not yet really of starting quality, so AJ Cann will be the starter here. I do see strength and awareness pretty high, which is good. Center is Corey Lindsley, 3289, Will Clapp behind him. The question is, will Clapp or will Clapp? This is a dad joke now, but we'll just chalk that off. Corey Lindsley, super solid center. Very, very good setup here. At the moment, right guard Zion Johnson, 2375. Brandon James. Zion Johnson from last year's draft. With a startup trade, he had a very good rookie season. And with that strength, run block power, lead block, really solid offensive line player. Right tackle, Kelvin Beachum, 3477. First player, that's a little bit questionable. Trey Pipkins, the third, and Andrew Trainer. So Kelvin Beachum with a 77 is solid, strength is good, awareness is good, it's 86 and 89, pass block 81 and so on. So that is positive, but he's only on a 1-year deal. He's just a bridge player, and he's also tagged as that. The defense, we've got Sebastian Joseph Day, formerly LA Rams, now LA Chargers, Christopher Hinton, and 2875. Startup trait, he is a dangerous edge rusher, so he's going to be coming for us, but he's not super elite, which is a little bit of a respite here for us. Morgan Fox on the other side, 2874. Of course, Scott Matlock, that's a rookie, and Carlo Kemp, he's 2561. Morgan Fox looking solid, decent, but again, nothing more than that. No special player here. D tackle is Austin Johnson, 2972. Again, we are in the absolute decency here, decency area. Otito Ogbonia, 2365, and Jared Clark, a rookie. Not really special. This is the first breather that we're getting here. But then on the linebackers, we've got Joey Bosa, 2892, Unstoppable Force, X Factor, and Tuli Tuipulotu, who is a rookie from this year's draft. Let's just check it out. He has a normal depth rate. I would have liked to see a hidden depth here, but okay. Joey Bosa, X Factor, very, very dangerous, third best left outside linebacker in the game. Super dangerous to play against. Eric Kendricks, formerly of the Minnesota Vikings, now mid linebacker for the Chargers. Kenneth Murray Jr., who we, on the other hand, had on our Minnesota Vikings franchise and also on the Dolphins franchise, because he usually is out of a deal in Madden 23, and Dayan Henley, a rookie out of Washington State. But Kenneth Murray Jr. is such a good player. Really, really like him. With his startup trait, he really gets so good. Fantastic mid linebacker. But this setup, of course, with Eric Kendricks, super dangerous, very nasty to play against. I struggled against him when he was on the Vikings, and I'm sure he's going to be a pain in the bum again. Right outside linebacker, Khalil Mack, 32 and 85. Chris Rumpf, the second. Khalil Mack, again, superstar. So you can see that this setup here, left outside linebacker, mid linebacker, right outside linebacker, absolutely nasty. On cornerback, we've got JC Jackson, 2783. Asante Samuel Jr., 23 and 82. Michael Davis, who's injured. Jasir Taylor, then Dean Leonard, and Michael Jaquette, the third. Again, this is no overwhelming room, but these three here, Michael Davis, of course, injured, but Asante Samuel Jr. and JC Jackson, two super solid cornerbacks, and Jasir Taylor stepping in very quick. Same goes for Dean Leonard. All the other attributes not yet developed as highly, but still we have to watch out for this. On free safety, we've got John Johnson, the third, 27 and 80. We've got JT Woods here out of Baylor, and John Johnson, the third, with a startup trade here, looking extremely good as well. I'm actually a little bit underselling him on that 80. Strong safety, Derwin James Jr., 27.95, with a reinforcement X factor, of course, and Mark Webb Jr., 24 and 64. But Derwin James Jr. is going to be very dangerous on those long passes. We really have to watch out for those. Best ranked strong safety currently in the game and in the league. Next up, we've got the kicker, Cameron Dicker. I love that one. He was really good for us on the Dolphins. Liked him a lot. He was with us almost the whole series long, and that was really fun to have him around. J.K. Scott looks super young, is the punter here out of Alabama at age 26. Very good kick power, 95. Okay, so how do we deal with that? Well, basically, I feel like the best choice that we do have here is to try and just limit Justin Herbert on the short passing as much as we can. At the deep pass, I don't know why we would go for that. Get the short passes stopped as best we can, and that should really help us out here. We're going to be going with the starters here to get some practice reps into these. The offensive game plan will resolve around the run game, of course. I think we just have to go for that, even if we've got the linebackers who are going to be super nasty. Practice intensity, QB1, that's Will Levis, will be getting the reps here, of course. All the other players also going for the starters. At some point in time, we're going to switch this over to split, but for the time being, I need the starters to get better. All right, weekly game plan goal. What do we do here? Let's get an interception. That works for me. Allow 24 points or less. Okay-ish. 250 offensive yards. And we're going to go no sacks allowed. I think this is something that we can more or less, dictate. Also thought that we had a good training here, but Nicholas Petit-Frere, our right tackle, picks up an injury. He's got a hip pointer. He'll be out for a week. So we're going to figure out who will take over here. That is not exactly what I wanted to see. We're going to get staff upgraded first. We've got 27 points to spend. This is nice. So, of course, we're going to spend those on Dreddeus. We are going to spend them right now on the defensive coordinator talents. I want to improve those first. We might even improve a second tier here, yes, before spending the points. It means that instead of 10 points, you just spend 8 points, which is solid enough. All right, in terms of the player upgrades, that's what we're going to be doing next. Okay, this was not an English sentence. Derrick Henry will get an upgrade, though. Never mind me and my English. Derrick Henry, 95 now, power back, super high, trucking, +3. I just want to see him run through everybody. Kevin Byard, free safety. Now we're going to upgrade his hybrid setting to make him more of a scheme fit. Really not looking forward to dealing with all of these dudes come the discussions in terms of the contracts. Some of these players are going to be wanting big new deals, and I'm not really sure how to handle that. Looking at you, Derrick Henry. Drop it in the comments down below. What do you think? Should we give him a new deal? Should we let him go? We do have 6 more weeks to take care of that here, basically, in-game. So basically 6 episodes. And they will have to make a decision. I am leaning towards trying to get something for him, as long as it doesn't really hurt. Let him go at the end of the season for nothing would be a real waste. Chigoziem Okonkwo, that's our starting tight end. Probably not the greatest looking player, but he does have a startup trait. He's 23 years old, which is positive. Daniel Brunskill. And that is basically the way that we have to go. We just have to keep upgrading players. We need to keep an eye on the budget. Will Levis, let's give you some more points here. I love that he has a face scan. It's really cool. Must have been because they expected him to go in round 1. Otherwise, that wouldn't have made sense, would it? Aaron Brewer gets some more. So our starting center now ends 69, which is very horrible. Jaelyn Duncan gets some more points now, 66 at left tackle. Positive things happening here. Basically, just getting improvements into those players is very important for the longevity. As soon as we can let go of the expensive players, as soon as we have solid players coming from the ranks, then that is something that we really can make the most of. Trey Wolf will get an upgrade here. Power for you, my man. You're going to be getting a face, by the way, today, because I noticed last time around, John Ojukwu, he will be our starter today because we've got an injury to Nicholas Petit-Frere. How old is he? I say he's a rookie, so this is actually quite nice. So a rookie getting a start here. And I'm going to be going into the roster just to check up on that quickly. Because I noticed that we didn't have faces for a few players, and I don't like that. Ryan Stonehouse, that's our punter. Number 1 dude without a face. Well, he has the funky hairdo and the bandana. So let's get him something nice here. Edit appearance. And which face do we choose? Appearance, there we go. Head and skin. Which face does he have? He has the dude with a bandana. So let's just take a look. Can we find someone similar down here? Well, I want to have a white dude. Where are you guys? No, that's not it, of course. No, that's not it, of course. Where are you hiding, guys? Probably this one here? Or this one here? Or do you go? Oh, Jesus Christ. This dude scared me. Yeah, let's go with this. I think this is probably the closest we can get to the face that he currently has. Let's just go with this. The hair color is different, but yeah, who cares? I'd rather just see a face here and not have the black silhouette there. Even if his hair color will be different here. So who else did we have? I think it was the kicker, which I found pretty weird that the kicker and the punter both didn't have a face there. So we go. Trey Wolf is a rookie punter. It's actually quite nice out of Texas Tech. But you want to have a face, don't you, when you're in the NFL? So edit appearance. Oh, yeesh, we're going to have to go all the way down again. Head and skin. There we go. Generic head 240. And I can't start by just jumping downwards by pressing up when I'm in the first row. So I have to scroll all the way down here to the number 200s where the white dudes are hiding. Alright, so what do we do here? Which one do we pick? Seems like I need a younger white dude. Jesus, man, that dude scares me. Look at this one. Crazy looking. I think this one will do the trick. Head 223. Alright, there we go. Did we save that? Yeah, we did. So Trey Wolf, kicker out of Texas Tech, will be with a face now. This is nice. Now time to start the game. Kick things off against the LA Chargers at home in Nissan Stadium. Nissan Stadium, this is our home stadium actually. I know that the Titans are in talks. They're creating a new stadium, building a new stadium that will be looking different, will be looking pretty nice. And yeah, but for now, we are going to be playing in Nissan Stadium. It's not the most exciting name out there, but we're just going to work with what we have. And here we go. Here come the Chargers in the away uniforms. All white, pretty slick. And we are going to come out in the home uniforms, all blue. Really like those uniforms. Beautiful colors. I like the logo. The Titans don't have a huge following, which I find to be interesting, but we're going to work with what we have. And now this is Coach Dreddeus talking to his players. Derrick Henry hyping up the offense. Now with that, let's get going, guys. We're going to play the moment we have the ball first. We're going to be starting at the 25. Derrick Henry. Oh, this is a nice view. First snap. Offensive line grabbing the ball. Are we ready to snap it? Yes, we are. Here we go. Derrick Henry. 95 rated power back. Last week, 132 yards. And I'm really thinking about what to do here because I'm sure that he's going to want a big deal. I will try to negotiate with him, of course. But we'll have to see what he wants and if we can pay him the money. Having a fantastic running back like him is good. And he'll be helpful for the next few seasons for sure. But the question is, do we maybe rather go for a different running back, a younger running back? Do we draft one? Do we trade for one? Let's just see what makes sense here. The bullet pass, whoa, that's broken up. Knocked out. Will Levis connected. Only 4 picks, as you know. Skoronski, Levis, Whyle, and Duncan. Halfback dive, left-hand side. Derrick Henry. Let's go, my man. D-Hop dropping the ball. That was a bit of a surprise here. And Derrick Henry with a very long run. Beautiful here. Getting up to the opposing 47. I like a good run play. I like a good run play. It's a solid base. All the passing in the world. Looks cool. We know that, of course. But and this is Okonkwo. Tries to get around the side. But latching onto him is Woods number 22. Okonkwo not really getting far, but we get a 2nd and 4, a 6-yard pickup. Levis doing a good job so far. Pretty happy with him. Feel like he should get a chance. Oh, and this is number 9. Is that Kenneth Murray Jr.? Yes, it is. Quick stop here. 3rd and 3. With 1 tackle. Drive wide corner. Do we utilize this? I've got Burks on the super tight route here. I've got more. I think I'm going to be going with Burks. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful job here. The rookie does very well here. Combining with Will Levis. Liking this one. I liking this one a lot. Inside zone, left-hand side. Derrick Henry. Of course, who else? And we got number 77, that's Peter Skoronski, doing his best to stave off the attack, and mid linebacker Eric Kendricks. Coming in hot. Inside zone, 2nd and 7. First quarter down to the final 30 seconds. Here we go. Oh dear. There was no other way. No other way. The outside wasn't opening up. 3rd and 5 now. Let's see. Let's go with the mesh spot. I like those. Got 2 players going in opposing directions. I've got Treylon Burks. I've got D-Hop back there. Don't feel like going for him though. Ooh. I was half expecting him to drop that one. As the quarter does come to an end, we get going. So far the Chargers offense not yet on the field. But Okonkwo doing well. Doing well here. Left hand side run. And off we go. Derrick Henry finds space. Ooh, sheds a tackle. Gets a first down. That was a great run here. 7 rushes, 46 yards. I think the perfect scenario would be if we can sign him to a, I don't know, something like a 2-year deal. That would be great. I think in this, for 2 years, he will be productive. He will be doing well. Oh, there we go. There was a gap. Oof. Khalil Mack, 52. Smelt that one. Shut it down pretty quickly. Let's go with the double slants here. Can we hit one of the wide receivers in the middle? Is that going to open up? I've got Moore, I've got Hopkins, I've got Henry on that outside. Beautiful. Moore gets the ball, a 3rd and goal. 2 yards out. I love the throw power. Will Levis has fantastic throw power. Can we play something clever here? Let's go the quick slant. Looking at you, Whyle. There we go. And the rookie is in. Will Levis combining with Josh Whyle. Whyle. How do you pronounce that? And that was very good. A good play. Good run. Oh, wow. Well, we limit them. We limit the Chargers to a field goal. That's probably a best case scenario right there. Hit and stop. Oh, Chris Moore with an injury. Not too happy about this one here. Let's just hope it's nothing too bad. We need all of our wide receivers. Off we go. Okonkwo, and we're gonna step out of bounds here at 1 minute and 3. I want to get into range here. Bruised ribs will return soon. Yeah, we're gonna substitute him. It's no use holding on to him, risking further injury. The right hand side is super open. Can we sort of... Now we're gonna go with the run. Let's go with Henry. Kablooey, and yeah. Nah, there was no space. No gap opening up, and this is a big problem. Our offensive line probably doing their best, but it's not really enough. Okonkwo or Burks, depends on how much time I have. Stiff arm him, come on my man. And a good shot down here. That's Derwin James Jr. Will Levis, nice job. Really nice job. Can we get this play underway? Okonkwo towards the outside. Go. Throw. Flag. That must have been pass interference, right? Yeah, there we go. Defense, nice. Yeah, we're going to accept that one, of course. Moving up here. How far are we? 14 yards. 14 seconds, 35 yards. So I think we're going to try and get Henry into a good position on the left. There we go. This is pretty promising here. 8 seconds. We are 20 yards out. This is good. This is good. We can go for one more play here. Let's try this one. Treylon Burks, get a little bit closer, and then we're going to call a field goal. Timeout call. There we go. 3 seconds. It's a good distance. It's good actually. When I call a timeout, it sort of stops play a little bit. And they do it. It doesn't really break up the flow of the cinematic. Ooh, slightly towards the right. But Trey Wolf puts it between the sticks. Very nice. It's probably the most expensive ball holder you could imagine. 10 versus 10. Ryan Tannehill. 30 freaking 6 million. Oh, this hurts. This hurts so bad, but I don't want to trade him away. That wouldn't be realistic. Oh dear, Eric Hendricks almost picking that one off. Here we go. 10 and 12 today. Will Levis having a good day today. Good day. And it's not an easy easy defense to play against here. Okonkwo Burks. Let's get one of you dudes going. Oh dear. And I was just slapped away. There was pressure coming. And it's always the same. I'm sure you guys will spot a better choice than the one I was going for. Don't really want to give this one away here. Can we get D-Hop in a good position? Not sure. Let's go. Nah, we can't. Nope. Derwin James Jr. shutting that down. And DeAndre Hopkins doesn't get it done. Ryan Stonehouse. Let's punt. Ooh, slightly towards the left. In the 8 meter. And Caleb Farley. Oh my lord, I had him. But the first tackle didn't really work out. Austin Eckler, 5.0 yards per carry, 8 rushes, 40 yards. Come on, defense. And there we go. I know, it's a tall ask. The thing is, our defense isn't bad per se, but then again, is it really expected to stop a team like this? Not really. Well, at least I don't expect them to do that. Hold on to the ball, my man. Treylon Burks, well done. Very well done. Surviving contact. Inside zone, left-hand side. Derrick Henry. Let's go. X Factor is activated. Don't get tackled for loss. So we've got an increased chance to break the tackle attempt. Oh, stiff arming here, number 14. Try to stop him. We're in the fourth quarter, by the way. in case you missed that one, post-wheel drag, Wesco or Okonkwo are my options. D-Hop, don't think he'll be free for me though. So we're going to go with Wesco here. Stopped with a beautiful tackle, going straight for the legs. Number 26. That's Samuel Jr. Let's try and get D-Hop again. Oh, it's not opening though. Number 85, not moving towards the ball, rather just waiting for the ball. Would have liked him to move towards me a little bit more. Didn't really see if anybody was free that well. Again, Wesco will have to do the dirty work here. Stepping out of bounds. 17 versus 10 as Woods stops us. Left-hand side run. Derrick, Henry, freight train. Just don't get tackled for loss. Did he get tackled for loss? I wouldn't like that. Nah, 4th and inches, so we did get something. But not a lot. Left-hand side. We have an increased chance to break a tackle, so this is positive. Very nice. They're swarming him. Jamarco Jones with an injury, 73. This is not good. We're racking up some injuries here. Maybe the 50 setting is a little bit too high. But let's tone it down a little bit at some point in time. Well done. Under pressure, but completed. D-Hop holding onto the ball here, as we will be hit by the 2-minute mark. And it's pretty much as I expected. He's a solid player, but he doesn't have the abilities, and that, of course, sort of detracts a little bit of his overall effectiveness. Derrick Henry just pushing into the middle here. A little Levis. Let us keep Jones. He's my right guard, so I'd really like to keep him. An ISO, straightforward run. And I want to break the first tackle here and just step into the end zone. There we go. Derrick Henry scores versus the Los Angeles Chargers. Good job. Well done. And everybody going absolutely apeshit. Question is, can our defense somehow limit them? Because our efforts were valiant. Oh, we're in overtime. And there we go. The game is over. Didn't even get a chance to do anything anymore. Yeah, 17 versus 17 in overtime. Then 23 versus 17. We lose against Justin Herbert. Valiant effort. But this team is just better than we are at the moment. Just have to acknowledge that. I'm actually pretty happy with the performance of Will Levis so far. 106.9, 73% completion rate. Of course, compared with a player like Justin Herbert. Yeah, it's an elite QB, top of his game. And here we've got a rookie. This was good. Running side, Jesus, man. Austin Eckler, 146 yards. Clearly beating Derrick Henry in the contest, but we get a touchdown. So that sort of equates for that. On the receiving side, Mike Williams, Joshua Palmer, Keenan Allen, we just didn't go with the pass plays as much. Weren't really that successful. We had a drop by D-Hop here. Did we have another one? No, we didn't. Right. What about defense? 9 solo tackles for Assis Al-Shaair. Well done, my man. The total tackles, same number. Tackles for loss, Danico Autry. We had a few sacks. Jeffrey Simmons got 1, and Christian Fulton, Tart teaming up together. 0 interceptions. That was important for me in terms of the kicking. We have 100% completion rate for Trey Wolf and Cameron Dicker. So there we go. First game against the real top team done. Second week, second game of the regular season, and I think this is a fair depiction of our team. And just showing where the limits are. I think top teams will be an absolute no-go for us. It was a tighter game than I expected, to be honest, but I never really felt like our defense could stop them. our offense did well enough, and Derrick Henry again, very, very helpful in getting across the field here, but also the passing. Will Levis really solid. Yeah, next week the Browns, let's see how that goes. It's an away game this week. We'll just have to chalk this one off. Hope you like what I'm doing. If you like what I'm doing, then please drop me a like and subscribe to the channel. It means a lot to me and helps the channel along, of course. The AFC South, very, very interesting group here with very young QBs, Trevor Lawrence, and 3 rookie QBs for the Colts, the Titans, and the Texans currently. Fantastic storylines developing here already. And yeah, well, that's it done, guys. Thanks so much for being here, and see you next time.